Hi everyone, Miss Kaler here with you. I am seeing you a few times each week in October in honor of National Book Month, which is where we celebrate books. So what I have to share with you today is I have an interesting book that I think you might enjoy. It's called Geraldine. You see it on your screen right here. And Geraldine is actually a really, really good book that's not only funny, but also teaches us a lesson about how to really accept the things that make us different. So I want to share a little bit about this book. I'm going to read a tiny part of this book, and then I will leave you in, if you are interested, to go find this book at your library and check it out yourself and read it with either mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, or any other adult that you read books with, or even potentially your teacher. So I want to share with you the beginning of the story of Geraldine. Geraldine is actually moving. Her family is moving to a new house and a new school, and Geraldine does not like it one bit. One of my favorite parts of the story is when Geraldine talks about why she doesn't want to move or that she doesn't want to move. So the story is called Geraldine. The author is Elizabeth Lilly and the illustrator is Elizabeth Lilly, and it begins with kind of the scene of where they live. They actually live in Giraffe City, but they have to move somewhere else. And here's Geraldine ready to move. The story begins with her not wanting to move. She says, "I'm moving." You can almost kind of see how dreary she is with her neck drooping. "It is the worst thing ever." She's kicking over boxes. She's got her little knapsack packed and she's about out the window. She's crying her eyes out. And in her bedroom, she's tallied how many cons there are. Cons are the reasons she doesn't want to go. Pros are the reasons she does want. There's 1 to 22. "Geraldine, what did I tell you about being a drama queen?" says Mom. "Just think of an adventure," says Granddad. Or says Dad, excuse me. "No," I say. "No, no, 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 no." And there's Geraldine with her arms crossed. Now, I'm not going to read much more of the story to you because what happens is Geraldine has to go to the new school because that's where her parents are taking her and that's where they need to move. And what happens at school, she finds out that she's really different than everybody else. She's a giraffe and no one else is. A little bit silly to think about one giraffe in a school of all people. And Geraldine ends up feeling really, really shy and doesn't fit in with the other children. She hides. She doesn't talk as much as she used to. It's really, really sad time for Geraldine. But the story turns around because Geraldine ends up finding someone and together they find their voice. I think that if you like silly stories, if you like stories where people are making new friends and they're working together, you might like this story too. Let me flip back to the beginning so you can see the cover. The story is called Geraldine by Elizabeth Lilly. I hope that you enjoy this story, and I can't wait to hear about it when I come to your classroom next. Have a great October, boys and girls, and I will see you again later in the week. Bye.